Hey, what's up guys, it's me Devin Stain again, and welcome back to another episode of the HTML web page tutorial series thing. And if you remember last time we left off, our website looked like this. We moved our headings and stuff into the center, and we added these to this section here. But as you can see, it doesn't look too good, purely because, well, it's not all in the center. And so what we actually want to do is we want to make it so that everything is in the center, and so that it looks good. And we're gonna be adding an icon to the top of our thing. It's already there because I already recorded this once, and now it's there. Don't want it to be there as a surprise, but you know, some things in life just don't go as planned. Okay, let's begin. So what you want to do is in your style tags you want to open up body, and in here just set the text align like everything to center. Now what you will notice with this is the lists don't look too good. They're just on the side there, but that's actually not text. As you can see, I cannot highlight it. It's just highlighting the text I actually put, but I currently don't have a solution for that. But that's fine. You can do the research. That'll actually be a bit of a challenge for you. A good challenge. Some research to see if you can fix this problem. And that icon up there, let me show you how I did it. Go into your head tag and type in link rel. Before we open up the link tags, go into where your project is actually stored, and go make an icon, make preferably a bitmap image, and make sure that it's in the same folder as your index.html, and go to this website here called rcoconvert.com. I did not make this website, but what you want to do is you want to actually go here and you want to click choose file, and then just pick the image, click upload, and it will tell you what image you've uploaded right there. It will show you the image here. Then what you want to do is just pick this, just select the icon format. You know, you can choose your border. I'd prefer not to do anything. You can crop some things, I do that sometimes, and click convert RCO, and it will basically make an RCO, and you pop it, it pops out here, and it'll say download RCOs, download icons, and it will download into your downloads folder. So just move it into the same folder as your project, and name it something like favicon or whatever. I think you can name it whatever you want. I just named it favicon because that's what HTML looks for. And once all that is done, go into your head tag and type link rel equals icon href is equal to favicon.html, and remember that link is a self-closing tag, so you don't really need to do anything. Hit save, go into your thing, and when you refresh it, you can see that, well, it does update. Trust me, I've done this multiple times. It does update, it works perfectly. And yeah, that's pretty much the absolute basics of web design. In this episode, I actually want to introduce you to a bit of JavaScript for beginners as well. This whole course will come down to one thing, and that's to make a little web page. So what you want to do is, at the complete bottom of body, open up some script tags, and don't worry about defining the script. In HTML5, which is the HTML version we're using, you can tell over there, you don't need to define the type of script you want. You can just you just open the script tags. So now what do we want to do? Okay, well, let's make a little button, and let's make it so that whenever we click on it, it says something cool. So underneath your image, you want to open up some button tags. So button, close the button tag, and just say something like press me, I don't know, something like that. And in here, just say on click is equal to button click. Okay, now that might be extremely confusing for you, but don't worry, I'll explain it right now. On click is an event in JavaScript that happens whenever you click on the element, most specifically on a button, or you can do it for any element, and trust me, it's pixel perfect. And the parameters, or not the parameters, what it takes is the function in JavaScript that you want to call when you click it. So in this case, we'll go into our script and we'll type in function button click. And what we've done is we've declared a function in JavaScript and we've named it button click with empty parameters. You might have seen in my my Unity C# tutorial about methods like void start, void on collision enter, all that kind of stuff. So now we've created this function called button click. Now what do we want to do? Well, let's save our script and let's head back in here, and as you can see there's a button there. I don't know why it looks so weird, but here's another challenge. I want you to try and fix that. Do your research, go around. You might thinking, hey, what a jerk, he's not helping me. That's actually okay, because I want you to get better and I don't want you to kitty script from my tutorials. I want you to learn for yourself. So what I want you to do is I want you to go on the internet or any source you can find and just make it align with all the other things, so like it's at the bottom. So in our button click, what we want to do is I'll show you two different things we can do. The first one is a basic alert. Now for those of you who don't know what an alert is, basically when the web page sends you a message with that little window that appears and it's like, oh, please disable ad block plus, and then you click OK and then you go disable your ad block plus. I don't do that because ad block for the win. Anyways, so in button click we want to say alert, you pressed the button, and there you go. That's basically how we do so. So now if we go back into our project and we click press me, you can see that it says this page says you press the button, and you click OK. There we go. And you can pretty much type anything there. The alert method takes one argument, and that's a string or whatever you want to actually alert to the website. And there's another thing we can do is we can get user input inside of alert. So type in var input prompt is equal to prompt, please enter something. I don't know. Sorry, I've got hiccups. So yeah. And we've basically created a variable using JavaScript's var tag, and that's how you declare variables inside of JavaScript. We've given it the name of input prompt, like every other variable name we've ever used on this channel. Prompt is a method that allows for user input in different ways, and it takes a string as a parameter. And now you end it off with a semicolon, obviously. Now you want to say alert input prompt. Save this, head back into your project, refresh the page, click press me, and there we go. We can input something. I'm just going to input my name, and then it will say your name, obviously. So yeah, that's pretty much it. I'm just gonna test something here that I'm not actually entirely sure of. Hold on, somebody sent me a message. Okay, don't worry about that. And yeah, you don't have to alert it, you can just type in something. So y, and it will say it anyway. So apparently you don't need to say alert. You can just, oh no, I didn't save, sorry. It's best that you don't well, I mean, you can alert it if you want to, but in our case, we want someone to let's say that we want someone to enter their username. So we're just gonna say, please enter username. And if we refresh our page, it will ask us for our username. I'm just gonna type in my username. And let's just pretend that the website now stores that in a server or data. So yeah, that's pretty much it for the HTML, CSS, JavaScript tutorial. It's the most basic thing a human could ever make on Earth, except for a Hello World program and stuff like that. But you get where I'm coming at. So this is all our code. You have written approximately, I swear this number is haunting me. You've written approximately 69 lines of code. So let's go over the code one last time before I end. You obviously start off with all your HTML tags. You learnt about that in the first tutorial. We're gonna scan from top to bottom, kind of like a compiler. You've marked this as your own web page thing. You've given it a title in the head tag, my first web page. You don't have to have my first web page. I just did that for obvious reasons. You've opened up your style tags and you said the header class must be in the center, h3 must be in the center, body must be in the center. We can pretty much get rid of these two, but I'm not going to, just so you can have them there and, you know, look at them. So when you put dot in front of an element in CSS, you're referring to the class that it's assigned. So if we check for the header class, we can see h1 class header. That should actually be an ID, because we don't have, not everything is actually, you know, a header. So the way you reference a header is you put a pound symbol in the front, at the front of it, and it will refer to the ID. Text align center, and yeah, link rel icon href favicon.html. No boys, we want ICO. So just make sure you don't say favicon.html, because that won't work. I might have done that in the beginning. If I did, I'm sorry. If it messed up, don't blame me in the comments. Just keep on watching. So that's how you link an icon to your project. Close the head tag. Open up body, and you make an h1 with our name, h3, hr. We've made a bunch of paragraphs. Link to the YouTube channel, and that's the YouTube channel. To my itch.io. Make sure to check it out. We've listed our favorite games from top to bottom. We've listed our favorite foods. We've done images. We've changed the width and the height and stuff. We've made a button that calls a JavaScript function whenever we press it, and we end off our HTML tag happily. So I really want to thank you guys so much for watching this tutorial series. It really means a lot to me, and I will make new and improved tutorials soon. And so yeah, I really want to thank you all for watching, and I'll see you in the next video. Peace. Also, if you're wondering why I'm using Notepad++ and not Sublime Text 3, that's because it's currently occupied by a way bigger project that I'm working on with a friend. And this is the only hint you get up here. It's currently really early into development, but it's getting there. And I just wanted to let you know that, and why I'm using Notepad++ instead of Sublime Text. I know Notepad++ doesn't look as good, but it's still something. So thank you guys for watching, and peace, finally.